How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this is epic. What I'm about to show the royal family. Ain't nobody safe on the streets of America. Nobody. Now, we're seeing more and more examples of the enemy eating its own. Wow, this is epic. I know some people may know about it already, but some people may not. So brace yourself, my royal family. What is about to go down? This is truly horrendous. So it speaks for itself. I have nothing to read. I just have something to present. So what we see here, we see a police, and we see someone here that appears to either be in a motor scooter or unquote wheelchair. So let's roll with it. So we will first, in the first video, we will listen to what the police chief has to say about this whole incident. And then I'll just save the other one because I just don't want to spring it on y'all like that. This is nothing new to the royal family. This happens to us every millisecond.
So here's some background and additional information on the incident. As I said, last night, shortly before 6 p.m., a Walmart employee contacted a Tucson police officer who was working a special duty assignment that's basically a security detail at Walmart. The Walmart employee told the officer that an individual in a motorized wheelchair, later identified as Richard Lee Richards, date of birth 9/13 of 60, had stolen a toolbox. TPD officer Ryan Remington, who's been with the department 4 years, joined the Walmart employee in the parking lot and followed Mr. Richards while attempting to gain his cooperation. According to the employee, he caught up with Mr. Richards outside as he fled the store, and he asked to see the receipt for the toolbox. Now, instead of providing the receipt, Mr. Richards brandished a knife and said, "Here's your receipt." Officer Remington wanted Mr. Richards to stop and to surrender his knife. Mr. Richards refused to comply and instead continued to head through the Walmart and Lowe's parking lots. Now, according to the Walmart employee, Mr. Richards said, "If you want me to put down the knife, you're going to have to shoot me." As Mr. Richards approached the entrance to the garden section of Lowe's, Officer Stephanie Taylor arrived to assist Officer Remington. Now, both officers were just a short distance behind Mr. Richards when they warned him not to enter the store. When Mr. Richards failed to stop, Officer Remington fired 9 rounds, striking him in the back and side. And then, as you saw, Mr. Richards fell out of his wheelchair onto the floor. Officers rendered medical care, but a short time later, Mr. Richards was declared dead. To be very clear, I am deeply disturbed and troubled by Officer Remington's actions. His use of deadly force in this incident is a clear violation of department policy and directly contradicts multiple aspects of our use of force and training. As a result, the department moved earlier today to terminate Officer Remington. So I'd like you to note that this entire incident is being reviewed by the Pima County Attorney's Office. Because of this, we are not able to comment any further. As this investigation moves forward, we will provide additional details as they become available. Thank you.
All right, my royal family. So usually I would do the latter, but like I said, I wanted to ease y'all into this. Now, it's not, how could I put it? Because I did say shocking. It's shocking what we're going to see. It's not unusual, or really, in one sense of the word, my royal family, shocking to us because we're done like this every millisecond. And I've been talking about lately for a while, as we watch Babylon fall, that there is a crack in this system, which is a dying white supremacist system. And we are truly seeing, in the age of exposure, the enemy eat his own. Oh yeah, I have something epic also later this evening to show the royal family how the enemy continues to deal with their own. That's one of them juicy ones I got for later. So anyway, I have stalled enough, and we just gonna get right into it. Yes. So here we go.
Bravo 1-8.
Bravo 1-8.
You sent me an 84. I have a male suspect just shoplifted. Right in front of me, pulled a knife on me. He's currently westbound in the parking lot.
I need an additional unit to Bravo 1-8 at 1650 West Valencia Road. We're going to be 1039.
Bravo 8, copy. It's white male, flannel t-shirt, white hat. We're in front of the DD's discount. And Bravo 1-8, we're currently northbound on Oak Tree going towards the Lowe's. And Bravo 1-5 to 1U5. He's confronted by loss prevention. He pulled a knife on loss prevention while I was right there. And Bravo 1-8, we're on the east side of Lowe's in the parking lot, so we're just west of Oak Tree. Still going southbound.
Wow. Don't you think he dead by now?
Bravo 15, we have one gunshot victim. Officers are code 4.
Bravo 1-5 is code 4 for meds to move in at this point.
And Bravo 15, I'll need units here, code 3. We got a lot of people here.
10-4, stand by just one. Is it okay for meds to move in? Is the scene secure?
Yeah, scene's code 4, meds can move in.
Well, that speaks for thyself, my royal family. Now, I have something else I want to also present to the royal family. Now, this part is really shocking to me. I couldn't center this whatsoever, but this is the man. They have him down here, first name Richard Richards. And this is his criminal record. Now, usually when it's us, they present the criminal record. This is the second time I've ever seen, and I know there probably been a few little bit more of the enemy's own criminal record. And when I look at the dates, he started committing crimes or got caught back in 1981. And look at this as I scroll it. And I will pin this so y'all can look at it yourself. And so all these times, and I mean all guilty, 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 guilty. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And this is what the enemy does to the royal family. This is what they do to us to cover their ass. You shot a man in a, unquote, scooter or wheelchair 9 times. He never indicated that this person was in a scooter or wheelchair. You notice that? See, cops are very deceitful. They lie day in and day out. And so this is supposed to justify killing him, even though what he did was foolish. Now, we all know shooting a human being in the back, that's a coward, let alone the type of condition this man was in. How could he possibly pose a threat, even though it was foolish? He stole a toolbox. And because the reason why he really shot him, because these cops do this because you don't listen to their commands. And they will say, we don't obey the law. And we have seen many examples where their own will cuss them out, threaten them, come after them with guns and weapons, and they don't end up dead. So there's something going on. I showed in a live where ex-DA Jackie Johnson has her own people's blood on her hand, where they shot up 2 white police officers, or pigs, shot a white woman. You would have thought it was a black man in that car. But because she went on a low-speed chase and you don't listen to their commands, they'll shoot you up. So there's something going on where now they're the very thing that they do to us every millisecond, now they doing to their own. Is that shocking to anybody? But it said it in the word at the end of the day. I said, wow. I said, I must present this to the royal family, because I was just like knocked down. Now, when I was doing my research, the union police lawyer said that they altered the video. How the hell can you alter that video? So they start lying even on their own. Really? They would do that? That's like in the Horsecloth case where he raped them black women and said that the female investigator had ulterior motives and she was a feminist and all this kind of stuff. She just did her job at the end of the day. And then, even with all of that, shooting this man in the back, they fired him? That was murder. And he said, well, you didn't follow company policy. Company policy? Well, we all have different type of occupations, and based on your occupation, you don't follow company policy? Outright murder? Damn. So I said, in one sense, it's shocking that I'm actually living in this space and time and seeing this go down. You know what? We will continue to see more. Yeah, more of this. And when I see this is the shocking part. And they allow this to go down. They allow this type of crap to go down. This dude got a rap sheet, like they say, they can go a couple of blocks and everything, because they allow that crap to happen. I forget that guy's name that pulled that stuff off in New Jersey, terrorizing them black folks, and they should have did something. He kicking in doors and attacking people's vehicles and all of that. He had a criminal record just as lengthy, and I think it also started in the 80s. Shoot. I was in high school back in 1981. So I just wanted to present it. Ain't nobody safe on the streets of America. Everybody got to watch their back. And cops I am totally 1000%, I would say this, they are truly cowards to pump 9 bullets in somebody's back because they don't listen to your commands. But that, like I said, that pig was being deceitful, because you have to give the full picture. I mean, you didn't say the person was walking away or anything like that. So, this is the question that I asked before I close out. Do you think this cop what was the cop's intent? To not let folks know, to have backup come that, just to let y'all know, even though he's wielding a knife, supposedly, that they're in a wheelchair or unquote, one of those little mobile things or something like that. So I'm quite interested to read the comments, because I wanted them type. I read them comments. So, my royal family, do what you do best. Render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love and I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe. Wow.